But effectively, what we're trying to, I think the key piece of information here is in terms of the missile versus the torpedo, the drop off is an important one, because if you're fighting at max range, and that's what this is going to do, because I've told this one to fight at neutral, so neutral means bring all of its weapons within range. So these ones are at 900. Also, well, actually, no, because these ones are at 900 and it's at neutral, I'm going to assume that it's going to get into the range of 900 and then it's going to stop. So somewhere in there. So almost 1,000, which means that the torpedo will have lost 25% of its damage output by that point. And it won't be able to bypass the shields. It has to knock the shields down. Once it's done that, it's basically got a 50% chance of just going straight through the armor, or at least it has a flat 50% improvement over the missile of getting through armor. But that's kind of neither here nor there. I don't really care too much about the bypass. It's more understanding the big thing here is whether that all of this data is per shot. Because if it is per shot, then it's going to be enormous. Actually, a DPS graph. I mean, we've got a DPS graph down here. Let me add in the torpedo. Min DPS is 2.4, max is 5.9. Let's take that off and add in the concussion missile. Min DPS is 2.1, max DPS is 3.6. Because this considers the targeting accuracy and energy available. That is actually a good point, Star Mage, about the armor reactivity. Since 35 damage being reduced by 3 versus 12 damage being reduced by 4 times. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. I still don't really feel that this is conclusive either way. Max range DPS is only slightly less with the concussive missile. Max energy per second is also less with the torpedo. Torpedo has bombard power, but I don't really care too much about that right now. Okay, Tyler has found the part in the code that they suspect will have information on the torpedoes and is reading it now. For the sake of us just moving forward, while Tyler has a look at that, thank you so much again, Tyler. I will just set this up. Actually, I can't even put that there. I need 6 less. But very useful to know. Pop that in there, I think. And then I've got 7 more that I can place somewhere. That doesn't really feel very good. I could have 2 weapons like the Maxos blasters here. One there, for example. fill it out. That's actually not too bad. What's their range? It's 990 as well. It's actually higher range than the ion cannon, so that isn't actually bad at all. And this can attack from either one of those ranges, so that should be all right. I think even not using the missiles, this worked out better for us. But I am super interested in that for the sake of designing ships in the future. So again, thank you so much for looking into this, Tyler, and I await your findings. As for the ion bomb here, we could totally throw in a concussion missile or an Epsilon torpedo. How much is that? That's 48. So yeah, either one of these would fit in here. DPS equals accuracy times amount plus amount times armor bypass plus amount times shield bypass times volley. Took a bit to humanify that. Thank you very much for going to the effort of that. So it is accounting. So the DPS is already accounting for the amount of shot in the entire volley, not per shot. Oh yeah, and the accuracy. So the fact that that's already accounting for everything, including the bypass, yeah, that means that the Epsilon torpedo is just straight up better. Not in this instance, though. Oh, no, yeah, still in this instance. It's still better. Now, I imagine the damage fall-offs is not... well, actually, as I said, I imagine. The DPS there is not accounting for the damage fall-offs. So that would still matter. So Gary pointing out the disparity between damage fall-off between them is an important one. But damage rate at maximum range already accounts for that, yeah. Yeah, I was about to mention that you can already get that information down here, but you're quite right, actually. You don't even need to equip it to see that. You can just see it here. But it's still definitely worth considering, because obviously here, the damage rate at maximum range is ever so slightly more. The damage range rate at, like, point blank is a massive difference between the Epsilon torpedo and the concussion missile. But at maximum range, it still favors the Epsilon torpedo by a little bit, but not by much. So at that point, you'd want to start thinking about in what way you're going to be using it. So, for example, the concussion missiles improved point defense against fighters and seeking. The damage rate against fighters and seeking starts to come into effect. The swifter, or rather the more shots per volley is probably what really would make a difference there. I think for our escort, I will go with the torpedo. If there is a... Yeah, there we are, torpedo. Hop. I think that works out a bit better, but this is super useful to have. This information. Thank you so much for going for the effort of digging that up. That's a huge, huge help. Actually, I can pop in the large Epsilon torpedo there. Don't know why I was using the small one. We'll still have the ion cannon, but we'll have a much, much more punchy weapon system. And I can also pop a directional thruster in here now. And I've got 11 left. Med Bay, I'm thinking? Yeah, because we've already got a ridiculous field range, so Med Bay, I think. Just for that little bit of extra damage mitigation. Maintenance savings 21%. Damage reduction is now 9%, which is lovely. Oh, actually, could I fit a damage controls? Oh, I can. Let's use that instead of the med center then. That's a much bigger impact. I thought I already had one, but I didn't. That's perfect. I could throw in a target tracking system or a countermeasure system. What's your countermeasures at the moment? This would add an extra 10. You'd have a flat 33% chance of just not ever being hit. Yeah, we'll pop that in. So this now becomes version 4. And with that, I'm just going to quickly swoop back and have a look at the frigates that we've got set up. Countermeasure system there. With a fighter bay as well, which is going to be a big, big help. And the destroyer. Let's have a look at you. You're not really built for getting in close. You're really intended more for staying well out of the way. As such, I don't think we need countermeasures on you as much, and I would like someone to have a proximity sensor. So let's set that up. That being said, I wonder with the target tracking if that would be worth adding to this. Let me just see, target tracking. Does this already account for it? If I pop target tracking here, does that go up? It doesn't. Max DPS is 12.8. Lowest is 4.7. Yeah, it's only considering the basic targeting of the weapon. It's not considering the targeting that the ship has as a bonus. It's a bit of a shame. Because we could take that up to 25%, which is actually quite impressive. I can only imagine that would greatly enhance the damage output there. I would only have 12 to play with, regardless of what else I did. So I wouldn't even really be able to put anything really big on this. Yeah, I'm fine with... Yeah, I'll just pop the proximity sensor on here, I think. That works. Just make sure that's set up correctly. Cautious, cautious. And neutral, neutral. And neutral, cautious. Okay. I'm not going to worry about updating all of the bases just now. I think just having updated those is big enough. Also, it's taken us an age to do. My lord. Okay. Hey, Dainty Foal, how you doing? Let's have a look. I'm thinking this station is just gone. That being said, not actually that big of a fleet. What weapons do you have? You might be able to take them out, but or hold them off until I get a fleet up there, but is anyone going there? Strike Force, you're on the move, but where to? Okay, that's not where you're headed. Maze runners, let's top the fleet up and pause it for a moment. Top up. And then prepare and attack the 8th fleet. Go ahead and refuel and get ready to move. Mission exposed once again. Damn it. Alright, let's have a look at you. Have you become a double agent? No, good. Right, we have managed to greatly close the gap in war progress. Still not great, though. We are getting a little bit better. I think we're going to swoop through the fleets, top them all up. Once again, anything that is lower than max. While we've got the cash for it. There we are. Then we'll go for the raid fleets. Darkest Dodo. Again, top them all up. Back to 8. Then our one and only attack fleet. It's doing okay. It's currently set up to attack one of the stations, but I'd kind of like it to go and retrofit, actually. Oh. I mean, sure, we could go ahead and build a station right in the area, but I feel that's quite bold. Quite bold. It's under attack by a station. Let's not go there. Tsunami. There has been a devastating tsunami at a colony of the Olbas Junction. Powerful underwater surges have swept away many sub-ocean cities and manufacturing centers. As a result, there have been excessive loss of life, and the tsunami has even damaged the quality of the... Oh, wow. The whole planet got damaged. They would like to end the war. Are we feeling like ending the war yet, chat? I'm not sure we are. Let's have a look. What is our war weariness? Unjustified war declarations against us have given our population increased resolve, giving us a net positive war weariness level. I feel that we're not ready to end the war with them yet. Let's just have a quick look at their... War weariness is minus a level. It's tolerable right now. But it's not going well for them. I would very much like to utterly spank them, honestly. If we can get in there and take a planet, it would be grand. Unfortunately, each one of my bases is worth so much more than this. So, maybe on that note, I should actually make a point of upgrading my bases, but we'll see. I would like another raid fleet if I could get one. You've got no mission? Scalawags. Nevertheless, let's get another raid fleet. Build new. Did I just build a defense fleet? I don't think I actually had anything selected, so I don't think it was gonna work. Right, there we are, yes. Any construction yard in my empire, every single one, build. Go to work, get this thing made. And we're gonna need a name. This is gonna be the last name that we grab before the next tea break, which is coming right up. The name is Will Calder. This is the second Will Calder fleet. I imagine it's named after a different Will Calder. They are a very prolific family. Very unoriginal with the naming of their children, who then go on to be military heroes, enough to have entire fleets named after them, but extremely prolific. They have got a very strong military tradition in their family. There we go. Well done. Also, on this note, I think I've got a couple of admirals that need to be positioned. Why are you not? What? That's annoying. Okay, fine. We'll do it from this one. Admirals. Also, you're at Aavak. You're not good. Admirals. I need to send you places. You're commanding the attack fleet. Good. Periapsis Flow. I feel that you would be better suited. Maybe I should have a second attack fleet, actually. No. I'm going to have you command... Which one are we going to put you onto? Sure, we'll pop you on the Will Calder Strike Force. There you go. Nice. Some very nice abilities there. I mean, you've got good abilities for running a station, to be fair, because ship construction, but... base maintenance speed. Sorry, savings. However, I do feel that getting you into a military command on a fleet is a better call. I will probably get a second attack fleet, but just not yet. I might go instead for getting an invasion force together. Because we know there's at least one place with 7,624 million, which means 7 billion insectoids. It's not there. It's probably going to be the volcanic planet. That's not a volcanic planet. That's a very interesting looking planet, though, my lord. There is some crazy chemical reactions going on in the atmosphere of this gas giant. That kind of bioluminescence is wild. Are you the place where they live? Show me. Actually, yeah, you are absolutely the one. Yeah, it's actually quite a large pop. Quite a large pop. But it's time for another tea break, chat. It is that time. So, what we're going to do is we're going to drop safe. We're going to drop the speed. And I'm going to step away to get myself a drink. Whilst you can watch us hopefully not get destroyed. And also, you can kind of pay attention to the flood of passenger ships making their way out to... Gary. Oh, Gary, you're basically keeping my state treasury afloat right now with the amount of passenger ships that the private economy is buying in order to send people over to you. Gary is keeping this war going by himself right now. Is true. Anyway, I will be back in a couple of minutes. The tea break sign is no longer there. I mean, I guess I should have taken it down once I started doing anything, but I'm still waiting on tea. Because Lady Shelab's being a darling and decided to brew me tea. So this was just basically getting a little progress. Quietly. I was going to pause it if anything big happened. But you're right, I should take it away. Not be a scallywag. Ooh, unique type of polymer. Sure, we'll grab that one. We're not going to do that. My frigates are under attack. Hopefully, the fight is going to go crazily in our favor. Oh. United Dandalas Empire. Okay. It's gone poorly. The humans are quite unimpressive. Oh, that doesn't matter too much to me. Let's see what we can do here. Could you not hit your own ships? That would be grand. Because I'm fairly certain they were hitting their own ships just then. And once this thing has been completely disabled, what happens next? You're actually going to try and... No, doesn't look like they're set up to take them down completely. The attack fleet will take care of that in a moment. I'm going to just allow them to do what they want. Yeah, it's really lovely that you don't have to micro everything in this game. But yeah, Sheilab is making me a cup of Lapsang Souchong. It takes a little while to steep that properly, so I don't tend to make that and then come back and go out of tea break, because it just takes a while. But, oh, thank you. Speak of the devil. She shall appear. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you. Oh, I love the smell of Lapsang Souchong. It's got such a smoky smell to it. I'm going to allow... Actually, I'm not going to allow that one. Don't go there. I don't want you to investigate problems. I want you to cause problems for the enemy. Yeah, spy missions were made harder a couple of... Sorry? Oh, okay. Tilly has decided that my office is where she wants to be, so... however... espionage was made much, much harder a little while ago. I'm not going to give them a research project. I refuse to give them research. I take the research. I do not give the research. Okay. Evaded detection. Nice. That one I will just straight up... Okay. The others will happen on their own. Xenophanes, you've done a good job. Another mission. Ooh. Why am I sending a strike force to attack this? How about we don't send the strike force to attack? I know they're strong, but let's not send the strike force on that one. I'm going to pause it for a second. I want to just go and check on Xenophanes. Xenophanes is good. Good. But... I'm on board with sending... my units here. They've got Epsilon torpedoes, plasma blasters. Let's have a look. Let's find my attack fleet. Now they should be the fully retrofitted. I'm going to give you an order to attack this. Q and attack. And if you can hear that in the background, that's Tilly demolishing her cat tree. No, it's not cat tree, her cat scratching post. What the heck is this? Rude. Independent colony of Xenox. That's fine. Dismiss that for the moment. Actually, I'll pause it again because I've encountered a new empire. Oh, okay. They regard us with some friendliness. That's always good to see. But. Let's just make sure that you are set to peacefully inhabit. The newest folks down here. Where are you? I guess there. I will set you to befriend. When you're zoomed out this much, it really struggles. I'll keep you on mute. Befriend. Thank you. Trying to put this. Nope. Don't want it. And you know what? I'm going to allow it. If we can manage the oh my god, if we can manage the freighter passage all the way over there, then we can do it the other way. Sure. Yeah, not showing civilians helps. Okay, let me turn that off then. Where do you set that? Oh, is it in the settings? Ah, right. Galaxy map, show fleet, show military ships, so spaceports, show other bases. Okay, yeah, so colony ships, construction ships, civilian ships, no. I'm going to miss seeing the civilian ships, so I'm going to be honest. It will make me sad. Oh, look how unbusy my empire now looks. Makes me very sad, actually. No, can't handle it. I need to know how busy my empire is. I hope. Donk. There we are. Ah, look at it. So much commerce. Much great. But yeah, I probably will turn them off, but I need to prepare myself to lose them. Paused it, but let's wait for the renderer to finish. Where are you? I mean, yes, I do actually want that there, yes. More ships too, and... No. Denied. That is a stupidly powerful ship, station. But yeah, I will shut that down because it is kind of painful right now. Goodbye. That is a shame. Yes, go and investigate this. Take out whatever you find. They have actually settled right next to me. Well, then your population is now my population, I think you'll find. Oh, we found more Ticans. Hooray. Oh, apparently we didn't call them slaves, because that would have been embarrassing. It's like, yeah, we miscommunicated and asked them to be our slaves, but we speak the same language. No, there was total miscommunication, I swear. Okay, well, we now need... I'm going to say that this place needs to be attacked. So we need an invasion fleet finally, which also means we need to design our first troop transport. Don't go up to 500, sadly, but that's just the way it's going to be. Right, so first things first, let's get this started. More shields. Proximity on these? No, we don't need that. I would like countermeasure systems on the troop transports. Remove the Maxos blasters. How many engines can I have? Pop that in. Right. Basic troop compartment. 2 assault pods. Energy collector, fission reactors, everything else is there. What's the troops that I can take? Troop capacity is 10,000, okay. Am I building armored battalions already? I don't know if I'm already building armored battalions. I've got at least one planet that's capable of building them. So hopefully. But I will have a look at that. I can't actually fit that much on this now. So maybe I'll hold back on that. And we'll go with... yeah, we could go with 2 Epsilon torpedoes set up. Should have medical capacity. What's the range? The thing is, I want it to be able to drop a lot of crew. But we'll just go with this, I guess. Well, the thing is, I would like to take... my hope is with such a small colony and having only just established it, they're not going to have troops. So if I can, and I have the means to, I would like to just immediately try and take it. because it's probably going to be the only way I'm gonna achieve it. They always have militia. Yeah, but they're not going to have, like, defensive troops trained there. So militia, I would assume, is going to be weaker. True militia per pot portrait. Ah, thank you very much. Right, what are we going to call this? Also, TRP, I guess. Troop small. And we're going to need a name. This is going to be a new name, though. Which means we need a new giveaway. Let's see. I feel that this is extremely relevant. The hashtag you need to type if you want this troop transport to be named after you is in chat right now. Also, yes, Kiwis can fly. Thank you ever so much for the 26 months, mate. Bearded Beauty for the 6 months. Rex Noctis. An hour ago I missed this. Thank you so much for the 37 months, buddy. That's super kind of you. Thank you. We are on the last name in game. Indeed we are. But this looks like it'll be an okay ship for what we need. Would you like to know more? Neo Shadow, I was actually so close to using that one instead, but then I was like, I could go for Do You Want to Live Forever? Rico's Roughnecks. There were lots of good quotes I could have used. But I felt that the only good bug is a dead bug was especially relevant considering I'm putting together this troop transport to go in and raid the invade the Boskarans. I'm doing my part. Alright, we're gonna roll it. Let's find out who Chaoticles picks. It's... Yes, Kiwis can fly. How marvelous. I approve. Yes, Kiwis can fly. Service guarantees citizenship. Okay, let's go out and have a quick gander. Does Aavak have armor? Yes, it does, thank goodness. It does have a couple of them, actually. Perfect. In fact, can I see that? How do I see what the troops are like on the... Ah, there we are. So it's continually training more. We need an invasion fleet. I'm just going to go for one for now. This is going to have the ability to carry 60,000 weight of troops. How much is... Oh. How much are each one of these? What is the like... How much does a single troop require in troop space? Also, I think Tilly wants to be let out. 5k each. Okay, well that's not terrible. We can have 12 troops, which would work. I think she just wanted more food after she'd finished with the scratching post. It shows there. Wait. Let's have a look. There. Look at the recruiting planets. Go into the recruiting tab of the planet, okay? Type armored... Oh, size 8,000. Right. So we are actually going to need 2... I would say... 2 invasion fleets. Either that or to upgrade it. I could give them 10 troop transports. Hey, Bilal, how you doing? Yeah, we'll give him a decent size for an invasion fleet. Right, build a new invasion fleet. Where? At Aavak, of course. Tonk. And then finding the invasion fleet, we have got the 14th invasion fleet. We need another name, and since we've already got so many names... Also, was the name in game redeemed already? And then topped up? Oh, it was topped up. Damn you, Derp. So kind. Donk. It's Leafin. Leafin is going to be our invasion fleet. Very well. We'll just go with the invasion fleet. I don't see any reason to name anything else. Now they're going to start gathering troops. Now I would love to tell something to come here and bombard. What is the... Well, let's have a look at you first. They are already recruiting. I could aggressively reduce their power with an attack fleet just sat there attacking it for a while. Oh, limited trade. A fair old bit of fighting going on a bit over here. Oh. Well, that's rather unfortunate. A single ship trying to take him on. Why is this fleet not over there? Maze Runners, I kind of feel that you need to be here right now. Or rather, you need to just be here right now. And we have stolen research. Nice. Yes. Well, actually, I don't know about just building random troop transports. I think I would prefer to only build them for the invasion fleet. Go ahead and have a look there. They want to stop the war. Nah, they've just wiped out a couple of things of incredible value to me. I don't want to stop the war until I take this planet off them, basically. Gift. They want to join us, but where are they? Okay. I see zero reason not to go for that. And a new spy appears. Wow. Okay, let's pause that up. Have a quick gander. And every time I have a quick gander, I am always going to look through and just make sure that no one is a double agent. Okay. Well, since we've already got a name list, let's go ahead and roll it again. Neo Shadow.